All right, hey everybody. Today we're doing a playground review. I'm here at Tarhe Trails Elementary in Lancaster, Ohio, and we are going to be reviewing this playground. I'm over here on the blacktop, just hanging out. Get off me. But yeah, by this hoop right here, which I could totally dunk on if I had a basketball. There's other one that I don't think I could dunk on. That's a little higher. Um, we're gonna review this playground. We're gonna give it a rating out of 10 or like a grade on the scale, whatever. But yeah, it's exciting. It's fun. It's gonna be great, and I can't wait. So, yeah. First of all, I did not go to this school. I actually went to two other schools in this district, elementary schools. Well, no, I went to like four, but they built a bunch of new ones, and I went to two of them. This is not one of them. There's five of them. This is not one of them I went to. And in fact, this is actually the one I have been to the least. I've only ever been in here once. But I have never been to the playground. And this is the playground. And that little section over there. This is the main playground. I think we should go over there, though, first. I think we should explore. You know what? I don't know if I can get in there, actually. I don't think I can get in there just because it's gated off. And I'm not trying to jump the gate because then I might get in trouble if one of the many cameras over here catches me doing that. So I'm not going to do that. And to all the cameras, I'm not harming anything. I'm filming a video for educational purposes. Now there's two like shirts hanging on this fence. Immediately that's a bad sign. That's not good. I mean, like why are these here? Okay, I don't think these are supposed to be. Maybe they are supposed to be here. I don't know. But there's just two shirts hanging right here. Not much to really see over here, although I do appreciate that they're little talkie thing. If you can see that little talkie thing, I can zoom in on it. Yeah, that thing. That I'm trying to point towards it. Right there. Oh wow, okay. I do appreciate that it's really low, because at my other schools, the other schools I've been to, it's not low. Also, another one of these schools I've been to a lot. I didn't go there as a student, but I've been on the playground a lot because my friend lives right next to it, so I've been on that playground a lot. But this one, no, this is the first time I've ever been here. And then there's one other school I've been to for basketball practice when I was 5th grade. But yeah, there's not a lot to see. There's a couple slides, some stairs. That thing over there, you can see it. Climb on. A couple of things you spin on, like a bench. But yeah, not a lot to see. Kind of off to a bad start. I don't. That's not very exciting, but of course I think that's like the kindergarten playground probably. I think most schools have separated kindergarten playgrounds from the rest of it. Anyways, here we are at this part of the playground. Jeez, I don't know, something's gonna make me throw up here. And we're just gonna go down this way, I guess, towards the edge of the playground. They have two nice basketballs, though. Freaking heck, bro. Anyways, first of all, you got this beautiful like open field out here. There's a couple houses on the mountains. This is probably really expensive. That's crazy. It's a great view. But then you got some like cool musical things. Right here you got this like little drum, I guess. Sorry if my camera work is kind of poor. That drum. And then you got this thing. Okay. That thing. I don't know. Sorry. And I was actually messing with this earlier, and it is actually horrible. This thing freaking sucks. This thing is actually terrible. These are supposed to be notes ascending from low to high. High to low. I have one. There's one of these at like a park that's like right next to my house, and that's pretty bad. But even it sounds way better than this. This is awful. This is horrible. And then even the one at that park has like a couple songs you can play. This one has nothing. It just here freaking sucks. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to damage anything, but getting mad. There's this thing. I know it's supposed to be like a little xylophone, but it's wood. Like a little mini marimba. And the big ones are lower notes. I can't even see it. What the heck? Got a notification. Oh. Bigger one makes lower noise. And it goes up and higher. And this would be better if you were given like a couple like mallets or something to play with, so you can hit them instead of just hitting you with the fingers. But still better than that freaking thing down there. That thing sucks. And then we get to this, and this is just confusing to me, right? Because you see this thing, they have this exact same like wheel at the playground right up from the street from my house, which is not from any of these schools. It's for like I think it's just a public park actually. It's just a public park. That the Catholic schools play at, because they play there, because it's right next to Catholic schools. They have one of these, except this one has like stuff inside of it, like beads, rice or something. Makes noise. You got this, also has rice in it and stuff. So like, I really just make music with that. It doesn't really work. Other than this, oh. This thing just sucks. And then bongos. It doesn't really work well. It doesn't work well. So this is not a good look for this playground. I mean, it's kind of cool. It's kind of unique, but it's not a good look. Then they come over here, and really this playground just keeps reminding me more and more of the one that's up the street from my house that I always played at as a kid. Still go to play basketball now. I'm gonna shut my phone. There's this thing. I don't know what. You just hang from this. And there's this bar you can mess around on. You do something on. I really don't know. But then you come up here. Gosh. And you got these like wheels here, which are just like the ones at my freaking park. So it's like really cool. But that's super loud, and it's kind of annoying. They got a little maze here. That thing. Whatever. Anyways, like a thing you can climb up down here, which looks, well, it probably look a lot less sketchy coming up, but going down, I don't think you're gonna be going down. Also, I'm just too tall for this thing. But I guess this is supposed to be for like 5 to 11-year-olds, and I'm 18, so I think I'm a little bit old, but whatever. And you got, of course, the classic monkey bars. I remember one time in first grade I fell off the monkey bars at one of my old schools. It was kind of sad. I fell off and landed flat on my back, but it didn't really hurt. Actually, it was kind of fun. Well, I wouldn't say it was fun, but I don't know. It didn't really hurt. I didn't cry. It's kind of a giga chad. And then you got that. I don't know what you're supposed to do with that. I think they're just throwing stuff on there for fun. I guess you come down here and there's like some stuff under here. There's a mirror. Look, that is me. That's me recording. Pretty awesome. And you got whatever that is down there. I don't know what the frick that is. You sit on it maybe. And then here's the thing from the other angle, which this looks like horrendous, like such a safety hazard to climb up. This looks like it really hurts some kids, dude. I would not trust it. And then there's this thing, which what I'm gonna assume is that it had like little metal rings here to climb on across here, like monkey bars. But those are probably gone. They're probably broke. Probably safety hazard. And you got this thing. You're supposed to like climb on it, climb over top of it, whatever. I would just go through it. I would just go through it for what, I don't know. I'm a stupid kid. Actually, I was a really smart kid, but And then you got one more of those wheels up here. Stick up here. Oh. Right. Oh shoot, I almost hit my head. Dang, I'm like all the way up here, dude. I'm like kind of, well, not that close to the top, but kind of close. You got this. You can go down, and then you got 2 slides. Now I would slide down, but it rained today earlier, so I don't want to get wet. I don't want to get my butt wet. My tushy wish. You also have a little climbing wall here. Thingy jig. Oh, if you guys saw it on camera. I'm not the best cameraman. Sorry. Because I can't freaking see what I'm doing. Because this camera, and I've said this numerous times, doesn't turn around like my old phone. But it's a much better camera anyway, so I guess beggars can't be choosers. And then you got this thing, which is also like the playground at that place right up the street from my house. I mean, geez, dude, they have something very, very similar to this. I don't know why this park is like has so many things that are so similar to that park. I might do a review of that, but people are always there, so I don't know if I really want to do that. Maybe when it's like really cold and nobody's there, I'll do a review, but this thing is pretty similar to that, except the other thing at that park is a lot cooler. In fact, that park is just a lot cooler than all the ones that we have here. Got these elementary schools. In fact, actually, the coolest parks are the wooden parks. Everybody knows that, but they're tearing them down. The best wooden park, one of the best parks I've ever seen. Well, I guess probably not the best wooden park, the second best wooden park, because there's only 2 in my town I can think of. It's getting torn down. It was the school I went to in 2nd grade, and only 2nd grade. Had this amazing playground, amazing, and they added some other things onto it too that are pretty cool. But the best part was the wooden part, and they're tearing it down. I think there's like safety issues or something. Whatever. Then you got spinny things here. They spin. Believe it or not. A lot shorter than the ones at my elementary schools. Then you had this like crazy seesaw thing, which is duct taped together. I don't know if it's because it broke or just because it was hurting kids to sit on it, so they put some tape on it to make it hurt less. Can't tell you. I don't know. Okay, I don't know what this is. I guess this is like it's like limbo or something, or you go on it. I don't know, or just like really, really short kids, like newborns, monkey bars. I don't know. But then we get to the classics. Everybody knows it. The swing set. And the swing set, that's the disabled kid swing set. The rest of the swing set. Everybody knows the swing set, man. Everybody knows it. You know. Teacher's like, oh, let's go out to recess. Everybody gets in line. And everybody's anticipating recess, right? They open the doors, we run out, and the the swings are taken within, a minute, 30 seconds, of them being, of us being outside, I guess. And it's just like, dude, I want a swing, but no, you don't get a swing because the kids that get out there first get a swing, and they never freaking come off the swings, so you never get a freaking swing. You have to be one of the first ones out there. But I don't know. So I usually play with balls. Alright, so next, this is a newer part. I know this is newer because one of my elementary did this same thing. They added on, and maybe all of them did, I don't know. They added more on, and this is probably like the coolest part of the whole thing. First of all, they got this like really nice like stuff to walk on. It feels really bouncy. It's kind of fun. But yeah, we'll go up here and check this out. There's this thing you can climb on, pretty small. Whatever. I got a small little slide here. Got some water droplets on it. I'm scared of. Then you got like, I don't know, this. Step up and up on to here. Got some gears. This is kind of cool. Gears. Whoa. Makes a crazy noise every time you freaking do it. So it's got those gears, and then you can walk up here to this little ramp, And there's another like climbing thing. Looks kind of weird. I don't know. Looks like a turtle shell. 2 more slides here. This thing has a million freaking slides. And I said already. I guess if you freaking love slides, you should go to this elementary, bro. I don't know, dude. I walked down this ramp, this part. There's yet another slide, but that's like really small slide. You got this thing you can like sit in or look out. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, I'm kidding. And then you got tic-tac-toe and X-Men freaking schooled O, bro. X got 4 freaking things on there before O could even get 3. You only got 2 on there. Someone's cheating. All right. And then you got this little ramp down. Bum, 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 bum. No. It'll ramp down to this like wheel thing. So a lot less. Shoot. I keep like putting it up. A lot less loud. Or a lot, I guess I should say quieter. The other one. So that's cool. And then this thing, I guess, like spin the wheel. Like spin the bottle. Trying to get kids to play spin the bottle. It's kind of weird. And then I don't know, a little table. And then a circle you jump through. And then this kind of like a car. All right. And then just some random like bongo. Probably better than all the other stuff over there. That's not musical. And that's it. Well, I guess there's also this other little ramp you can go down. Right here, I guess if you want. But I could run up the ramp. Woo-hoo. But anyways, yeah, that's it. That's the playground. Honestly, if I'd rate it out of 10, I'd give like a 4.5. I mean, yeah, I just graduated high school, by the way. I just graduated a few days ago. I was gonna make a video about it, but I didn't. And I know this is not supposed to appeal to me, and in fact, I probably shouldn't appeal to me. I probably shouldn't be like super excited to go to playground, which I'm really not. But yeah, I don't know. This is just kind of lame. Wooden parks are so much better. I don't. It's not even like I really grew up with them. I mean, I guess I kind of did because I did in 2nd grade, but only 2nd grade. And then there was another one at another like a Catholic school that my parents used to take us to all the time to play. Other than that, I didn't like really grow up with them. Like it wasn't like every playground I ever had was wooden park, but they're just so much better, so much cooler, so much bigger too. They're just better in every way. The only thing they lack is color, but who really cares? I don't know. Anyways, that is all for today. 5 out of 10, or 4.5 out of 10, I should say. It's like a C- tier. It sucks. Really, I mean, 4.5 out of 10 should be an F, but really it's like a C-. I'm gonna say it's an F. 5.5 is really 6 is kind of average for me. 4.5, kind of lame, kind of sucks. But yeah, it kind of reminds me a bit of my the park just up the street from me, but yeah, it kind of sucks. So anyways, I'll see you all later. Have a good day, and I'm gonna swing.